It's like it's Cliff Burton.
It's mostly just rats.
Cliff Burton's bass tones were great. It was mostly rats.
That whole time, it was just a rat king that just somehow moved around.
Oh, that's
what Billy Corgan was singing about.
Yeah.
Despite all my rage, I'm still Cliff Burton's cage. What did he say? Rewind that? Oh no, it's something about rats. I think.
Oh, no. We're let's do it again.
That's it's like some musical terminology.
Take it from the top.
Cliff Burton's a rat pile.
Squirmin' right,
and everyone just misheard that lyric.
But they ran. God damn it! If they didn't run
trying
with
to
it,
tell us the truth. He was he was like the Illuminati.
that's
like,
right. You can't
They just
blowing the roof off.
They just put a denim vest on a rat pile and let it play bass.
That's what they do for me in the band too, you guys.
Yeah.
I don't know if
We
you
do.
know.
Everything's pre-recorded. That's why it's such a shame when it's fucked up. We had time to edit this and we did not. Yeah, that's
all deliberate, Matt.
hell of
Just
a
like
thing.
God's plan. It's
That's
all,
right.
it's all
Just like
there.
God's plan.
It's supposed to be.
It's all just a big old pile of bullshit.
That's right. When a child dies, God loves it. He planned for that child to have a very truncated lifespan. Is this new on the soundboard? That definitely has not had enough airtime.
No,
or
we're
maybe any
very, very
yet.
rare. No. The only time I think I first put it on there when Chris wasn't showing up consistently, and I would play it every time he
I
wasn't
knew it.
on.
Oh, I knew it was going to be something.
It's
related
always
to
it's always Chris.
celebrating Chris's.
You gotta find the worst times to play that, like when you're talking about someone dying or getting mauled by a goat or something.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, you got to work it in where you can, where it doesn't belong. That's I'm not going to get into that.
just like us.
That's to protect the guilty and the innocent. I'm not going to
right.
get into that.
Dun,
one.
dun.
Does it actually? It does actually say to protect the guilty and the innocent. Is that literally what it says? I can't remember.
No, that's pleading the fifth. That's one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's what is it?
I
They're
thought you
two
because I thought you're doing the Law and Order.
Oh no.
Um,
They're two equally but opposite poles that create a black vortex. That is like not ice
like
tea.
that,
No,
yeah.
it's
I'm
like
pretty sure that's exactly what it says in American law
Right,
books.
that's right.
Creates a black vortex.
They do read. I do remember in college they do read like physics books.
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's true.
That's
Actually,
listen. It's got to come from somewhere, and if
All
we
I
know,
know-
everything, it's a big circle. All goes right back
the
around.
giant
again.
Haldor, or like what's that? The particle collider.
Halderon.
Halderon.
Yeah. That's it.
The Halderon.
The Alderon collider.
The Alderon collider,
Particle collider. Get
That's
back
it.
on Alderon.
That's right.
Oh man,
That's
Well,
the Haldron.
It's something like that. It's
it's
like
a
Hal-
hydron. It's
Hydron?
Yes,
I thought it was like Haldron.
I thought that was like Band-Aid
Collider.
and like Band-Aid is like a brand name. Hydron.
hydron. Yeah,
Hydrox.
Hydrox.
The Hydrox cookie.
Hydrox
It's just
creating
cookies.
your
Yeah.
future. Yeah, that's right.
It's just a shittier
Yeah.
Oreo
Yeah.
making
But did you know,
particles.
Zach, that the Hydrox was actually the original
Yes.
formula?
Yeah,
What?
and it was the dude he got together with Hershey to make the Oreo. I think it was.
There you
Actually,
go.
wait a minute. I'm sitting here telling you this. I'm pretty sure you're the one who told me this originally.
Probably.
Well, class is in
I-
session then.
Because I watched it on that like the food that built
Don't
America.
That's right. That's right. Yes.
God damn it.
Man. Oh, thank God. It's all coming together finally. All these dead children are making sense now.
It's like a boomerang.
It is a Hadron Collider.
There you go.
Haldron.
There you go.
I knew it was-
Haldron from
it
the
was-
makers of Hydron.
I knew it was like Kleenex or Band-Aid. It
Yeah.
was like a, the brand name.
That's it. That's
Hydrox do
always-
suck though. Have you ever had Hydrox?
I think I've had. Would you
Just
like
to
a
bring it back to the
Hydrox?
most important thing.
I just feel like old people just habitually ask other people, "Would you like a Hydrox?"
I'll tell you, but no matter what your position on Hydrox is,
Mhm.
the Necco wafer has stood the test of time.
Like the vanilla wafer.
Well, no, these are multicolor.
What are they?
Those. In the
on the
strip.
in the very
They're like giant
thin,
Smarties.
like wax
What are
paper
they called?
sleeve Necco
You've
wafers.
never had Necco wafers?
Necco wafer.
It was what the
it's-
shitty old people gave you at
Yeah.
Halloween when you went trick or treating.
Oh my god,
Ah.
they're like communion
no.
wafers, but
yeah.
But they have a
candy.
flavor.
Yeah.
What flavor?
Different
Sinful.
flavors.
Different flavor.
Yeah.
The white ones are cinnamon though, which is a bit deceptive,
Uh-huh.
especially when you've been having big red your whole life.
I don't know if I've ever had this.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
My
I gotta-
memories
I
are
gotta hook you
not
up.
sparking here.
Just like I love those fucking circus peanuts that everybody
Yeah.
hates. That
Oh, those
orange
things-
marshmallow
I hate
shit.
those fucking
I
things.
love Necco wafers. They're fucking awful. They're dry. It's like
he's about to have a
candy
pocket
for
full of
Soviet
Werther's
Russia.
originals. Like,
No, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Like I remember as a kid, they were always the last fucking thing I touched at the bottom of my pumpkin. So I was
really-
like, well, I have nothing left.
yeah, and you're like, I just want to kind
Yeah.
of relive what it was
Yeah.
like when I had good
Yeah,
candy.
so
Yeah,
it's
that's
like I
it.
guess I'll struggle through a week's worth of Necco wafers.
It's the Catholic guilt. It's I just can't. I can't bring myself to eat something good. So I'm gonna get the closest thing to communion I can get from the candy aisle.
Yeah, we are. This is good shit. We're
We're ruining it.
we're
This is-
ruining everything.
And as in typical fashion, we use it all up on the pre-show, and then every time we get onto the actual recording, it's dog shit, complete dog shit.
Well, only for 2 more episodes. This is 298. We're not going to have an intro eventually. This is all going to be the show.
is that how we're gonna switch over in 300?
We're just going to start it.
yeah.
We're just going to
Oh, you're
start
Well, I
it.
don't
Cold
like
open.
that because as soon as I sit down, I'm gonna feel like the whole show
That's it.
started. Then you're gonna have to trick me again. You're gonna have to pretend to start the show, but really have started the show later. That's like How about this? I'll just strangle you to death.
Just let the night wash over you.
Let the darkness just take.
I
your
fucking
soul.
love that you're using the soundboard just for our entertainment.
Absolutely. It's all about
This,
it's
this
all
whole
about
show
it.
is only for our
That's
entertainment.
right.
Zach.
That's
No,
exactly right.
but
Don't let anybody tell you different.
any humor that happens here is purely coincidental
That's right. And,
and
yeah.
incidental.
And incidental, and your own insurance better cover because we don't
You
have
better-
any.
we don't even have limited liability. We got nothing.
We're completely
Zero.
Yeah, we have no
Zach,
coverage.
what's the most minimal coverage you can get?
I have no idea.
Damn it.
I'll tell you this: I live off the grid.
that's the coverage you got.
That's all we
Jesse
needed.
Ventura's fantasy realm online, but not presently online. www.
That's right. Insurance. It's www.
Two W's.
Ventura.
Dot Ventura. Yeah, it's www.insurance.ventura.com.
.org.
Yeah,
TV.
.tv. It's just
I'm not
flooded.
paying those inflated prices. For
I
a
don't care
goddamn-
what anybody says. There's no reason for me to have to buy another W. I only have 2 in. There's only 2 in the pack.
There's already 2 U's in there.
They make you
There's
buy a
4
whole
U's.
other set of letters, and I take the M and turn it upside down. I don't care. They're the same goddamn letter. I see through the bullshit. They've been trying to tell us for years. There's a right side up for a W. Well, let me tell you what. I found out that if you take that fucking M and you turn it upside down, it's the same fucking thing. They've been lying to us the whole time. Ever since the beginning, MWE3, they're all the same thing.
It's the
This
new
is-
Ventura cult.
This is what the government's been lying to us. This is the reason why Kennedy was assassinated. He was on the verge of Mune. Don't let it throw. Mune.
Mew3.
Just look up www.mune3.org
.tv.
truth.org.ventura.gov. Okay. It's under several layers. There's a few firewalls, but don't worry. As long as you know what you're doing, you can find your way through just fine.
It's flooded with porn ads.
It's just nothing but pop-ups.
It's all pop-ups.
Pop-ups for dick pills.
We're ruining it. We need this. The show's
Oh,
going to be
man.
terrible.
We should have started the show.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. At least get us live so like 2 or 3 people can see this great stuff.
That part's happening already.
Oh,
luckily.
it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Good. At least someone's
He
seeing
doesn't
it.
announce the lot when he starts live.
Oh,
He
I'm
just,
so
he
glad.
just like sneakily starts it so that we can actually have something to talk about.
No,
Ah.
hold on. Oh, not connected.
Hey, that'll do
Guess what, everybody? We got technical difficulties apparently. Let's see here. This guy and then this guy. That part's plugged in. Audio input's not activated. We'll fucking activate it then. Control panel. Just keep sitting there in silence, just in case.
Bless you.
That's good.
This is the this part of the pre-show. It's like you're hanging out with us backstage. So there's a lot of downtime as we sift through all the M&Ms that aren't green
That's right.
because there's a lot of
There's
work to do.
There's a
They-
lot of them.
They don't sort them for us.
There's not anymore.
Oh,
No.
so recently, you blessed me for sneezing. Recently, I decided that I would update that
Mhm.
because it's useless.
Yeah.
So I thought I would replace it with something modern that's useless. So whenever people sneeze, I just say thoughts and prayers now.
Thoughts
and prayers.
And I love the reactions that I get from it.
Thoughts and prayers. Like, isn't that like saying God bless you?
It's basically this.
It's the same thing.
Regardless, it's not helping you at all.
Right.
So
Might as well be an M and a W.
it might as well.
I
The
wonder
same goddamn thing.
what's the root. What's the origin of like saying God
It
bless you?
came from the Black Plague era,
Oh,
and they were convinced that when you
Ooh, you're
sneezed,
fucked.
your soul came out, and demons could attach themselves to you when
Oh.
when your soul sucked back in. So if they blessed you, it kept the demons away.
That's what you got to
All
do.
right.
You got to keep them away when you can.
That's right.
I kind of like that though. I'm gonna start saying God bless you more often because I like the idea of your soul shooting out through your nose just enough so that stray demons like air molecules,
It's
like,
like, oh, I got you, bitch.
like dust just floating around us all, just whoop whoop. Oh, you done fucked up today. Wow. Give me that juicy, delicious soul.
But it's
Just
equally
waiting around.
useless because people that say thoughts and prayers, it makes them feel like they did something, but you didn't fucking do anything.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All you did was somehow made it about you.
Basically,
You somehow made it just so that other people can say, oh, yeah, that guy does care about this idea, or
Oh, they
he's
put
on
it
the
for-
right side.
they put a different flag border on their Facebook profile picture.
Boy, oh boy, they stand with whoever they stand with today.
They sure do.
And what's even stupider is that there's nothing for these people to sell except themselves. It's really that
Yeah,
they're
that's
just
all they
hoping other
have.
people buy their self-esteem so that they don't
Somebody,
have to
please buy
develop
me.
it. Buy me, please.
Buy me, please.
Oh God, if somebody would just pay any attention or anything from me. I'm talking rupees, old monopoly
Rupees.
money, every kind of currency.
Womp them.
Womp 'em.
Whatever we got, whatever you can muster.
Gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an
I got excited for a
All right,
minute.
we're not
there.
tracked in there yet.
No, it's not. Let's see if we got. Oh, we got sound. There we go.
attention. I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Gate and then space.
What does that do? Did that blow your mind?
That just happened.
This corner weighing in at 180 pounds.
Darkness, everybody.
You got a dirty, whorish mouth.
Bunch of fucking amateurs. Am I wrong? No. Am I wrong? Yeah. Okay then.
Hail to the king, baby.
Fuck it, dude. Let's go bold.
You tell anyone about this, I'll fucking kill you. I'm kidding. We'll come back by tonight. Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Kickstart with Matt.
And Matt,
And Zach.
Zach is back. Zach is here.
Arrived.
He's here.
he busted through the wall like the Kool-Aid
Oh,
man.
man, it was great. It was
That's-
great.
That's his gym routine is purely just busting through walls now.
You've got to. You have different materials. You build your way up.
You got to keep working, man. Always keep.
Joe Rogan would be very proud of that workout.
I'll tell you.
routine.
Joe Rogan is now on my suggested Spotify list.
How'd that happen?
I have no fucking idea because I never listened to that. The only time
They-
I ever
They
like,
paid him a lot of money, so they want you. They want him in your ears.
He's probably
guess.
on everybody's Spotify list.
I guess so because I only watch it on YouTube when I'm watching, him to talk to Alex Jones or Jesse Ventura.
yeah,
something. I
I
don't-
just see little random clips
I
of
don't do it
shorts.
for
Wait,
anything
has he ever
legitimate.
talked to Jesse Ventura?
Oh yeah,
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
I gotta
He
yeah.
find
did,
that.
yeah, a long time ago, like years ago.
yeah.
back
yeah, of
before he
course.
disappeared into the nether realm of,
Yeah.
of
Right.
Mexico or wherever the fuck he
I've
went.
been hiding out and there was a spider that lived in the desert and he abandoned his tunnel, so I decided to take it over. I put a whole shipping container down there. It was a giant fucking spider. I live in a shipping container in a spider hole now. Great Wi-Fi reception. It's not so good when it comes to having deliveries. They drop them in the middle of the cactus field all the time, and the
movie-
cartels really make it challenging. to grow a garden around here.
I tell you what, I got all the piss I can drink.
I tell you what, all of it settles at the bottom of the shipping container, so you always know where the next glass is coming from.
Wouldn't you have an endlessly renewable resource of water if you just drank your piss forever?
We
You just keep drinking the piss
eventually,
and pissing the piss
though.
back out.
Yeah, but
so
eventually
you don't have
you
any more
run
piss
out of
left, right?
hydration. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
only do that for a certain period of time.
Yeah, that's
You
gonna
need to get
stop working.
other piss shipped in.
Imported piss.
Yeah,
Only the
that's right.
finest.
That's exactly right. Yeah, from France.
This is fine Italian piss I'm drinking today.
I
It's
would
great to be here at
It's
this
my
podcast.
birthday.
And he's just there with like one can, like an empty can, old Pepsi can. It's my birthday. I'm here talking to go ahead and introduce yourself, Scorpion. Ow!
A bunch of Girl Scouts told me I could only drink my piss for 3 days. So me and my buddies, we all hang out here together and we take turns drinking each other's piss. They never said anything about that. You bitches.
I've been brewing kombucha with it for weeks.
You ever had kombucha? You ever had Bobby's piss kombucha in an old boot? It's let me tell you, there's hints of oak and brown
And Uggs.
and Uggs.
And let me tell you, they're all old boots. We don't have new boots around here.
I'm still wearing my wrestling boots.
They don't even fit anymore. I had to cut the toes out. So
When I wore them in the ring, they were bright yellow, and now they're a dull black.
they keep telling you your earlobes and your nose keeps growing. They don't let you know your feet get wider as you get older. It's like goddamn flippers. But it's a shame there aren't more like bodies of water here in Mexico. Otherwise, we would be fine. We could really use a Gulf or something like that.
Of all the places, and he chose to be there. Like all the places he could have ran and escaped to. There's all kinds of uncharted like islands and water out there. Nope, let's go to Mexico where there's nothing.
Listen, they're looking for me in Minnesota. All right. they have been that I've been on their radar for far too long, and I figured the only place that was safe for me was somewhere in the middle of the desert. And I figure if I train this scorpion to bite hard enough, there won't be any SWAT team that can pull me out of this shipping container. As long as they don't pull one of those industrial magnets in here, I figure I'm fine.
This is basically The Mummy. The 1990 movie The Mummy is becoming a documentary where they go to this ancient buried city. They're like, "Where the fuck? What the hell is this?" And then they summon the spirit of Jesse Ventura.
His fucking face comes up out of his sand.
For having a nickname being the body, I certainly do seem to be disembodied right now. All I feel is the hot coals of the sand and the desert sun. Shit.
You all knew how good I could wrestle, but you didn't realize about my sense of irony. I'm the biggest body in the world right now. Disembodied body. That's my new name.
This head's missing the greatest body
When I was in
you've
the
ever
Navy,
seen.
when I was in the Navy SEALs, they used to call me the disembodied body.
I wonder if he and Mr. Lehman were in there together.
Oh,
Our
good
old-
old Skip and I. We used to arm wrestle all the time with our toes.
With
we
my
figured,
pythons.
we figured out that if we take enough of our toenail polish and we really lube those things up, we could do like Roman style wrestling. All right. We just grease them up and
We got butt naked.
let me tell you what, we did that anyway. Sometimes when you're rolling around in the desert, things just get too hot.
You know what they don't tell you? You could be head to toe in all black, and just the eyes cut out. But if it's the
But
same
they still see
difference,
the eyes.
they still don't know who you are if you're butt naked now, do they?
That's right.
Who's that naked guy? They all look the same, don't they?
Before you go out, you got to fillet off all your tattoos.
That's right. It's a bit of a painful
I
process.
got a lemon zester I keep down under my bunk bed. Just scrape off the whole.
But after
whole
every
prison
mission,
tat.
I'd go and have the tattoos re-put on.
If I figure I
While I
already,
drink toilet wine.
I already,
And
I already
Chris
settled. I already settled on the design.
I said I like that design. I'm not going to scrape it off for nothing. You hear me?
What, you said you didn't like it?
I never said that. You
Who
said that.
I never
How's
said
that, how's that
I
quest going?
It's dead. It's
Oh,
as dead
I
as
told
Jesse
you.
Ventura's career.
He never said it. You said it, Matt. That's the
I
point.
never said that. He said that.
I don't know if it's a false memory, but I swear to God, you guys actually showed me that clip.
I think we did too.
Now,
I
get back
still-
in because we were talking on this maybe pre-show or here.
I feel like a Bigfoot hunter because I swear to God, I know what I saw. Okay.
And Sinbad was in a movie as a genie.
And have you seen he's just now being able to walk after a stroke, quote unquote.
Sinbad?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
shit.
for real. Like he really did have a
Well,
stroke. But
If
I'm
they
saying,
fought that Hydra, I mean,
I'm saying that he might
oh,
have
that's
been
a different.
he might have been talking a little bit out of school, and he had been stroked.
Do you mean that Jada Pinkett Smith beat him up too?
What I'm saying is
jeez.
he might have said something out of line, and there might have been a stroke from the fingertips of the old Fresh Prince coming down to lay a fresh one on his face so hard it gave his brain an embolism, and now he can't walk anymore.
He gave him the Chris Rock treatment. You better accept my apology. Or you're going to catch these sorry hands.
All those years together with DJ Jazzy Jeff, all they were doing was to teach him how to hit people who are musically inclined.
Sometimes you got to do,
That's what Uncle Phil would do.
Yeah,
He was a judge.
He was
Jury
the
and
shredder.
that's what
executioner.
Dr. Phil
And he
would
was
do.
shredder.
He was the
That's right.
shredder.
And Dr. Phil would do that too. They both have
know it.
glorious mustaches.
Oh, it's all in there. I was watching Celebrity Family Feud last night.
Sorry.
And the cast of Jackass was on. It took 10 minutes and 58 seconds before they started the fucking show.
What?
Jesus.
The whole first 10 minutes of the show, of a half-hour show,
Yeah.
was them introducing all the people in Jackass. And as they went along, fucking Johnny Knoxville was tasing people on stage when they gave bad answers. And Steve Harvey kept yelling at him to stop and tell him, you're supposed to clap and say good answer, even if it's a bad answer. We understand it's a bad answer, but that's what you're supposed to do. But that's not what he was doing. They weren't doing that. He was going around fucking tasing people. And then they were wincing every time they would give an answer, and Steve would give him the face. He said it was like feeling like it was like a fucking emperor or something like that, giving people the thumbs down, being thrown to the lions.
Now, was it an improvement on the Family Feud formula, or
No.
was it a detraction?
No, it was terrible.
So it's better to have just the normal buffoon family.
Yeah, because
Harvey
they're
Oh,
making
yeah,
fun
'cause
of
that's the
them.
whole point.
Yeah, because then at least they get to the show.
They follow the fucking protocol.
It
God
should be
damn
called.
it.
It should be renamed Family Fools.
Family fools.
Yeah.
As I'm in support of this change.
Fools.
Yes, full
Because only a
fools.
fool would go on that show
That's
and
right.
be berated by Steve
That's
Harvey.
all it is. And Johnny Knoxville
Mm.
purposely wore the exact same outfit as Steve Harvey. And Steve Harvey laughed every time he came over. He thought it was hilarious. He kept telling me one
was
to tell him it was
paid.
a good suit.
He was paid to think it was hilarious.
That's
Matt.
exactly
Yeah.
right. Well, he don't.
He doesn't have opinions.
Steve Harvey knows.
He's a Mr. Potato
He
Head that's been
knows.
brought to life.
Oh my God.
He knows exactly
He
what
just
he's doing.
changed everything.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that?
No.
before? I can't even take credit for that. That's like
Oh,
an
really?
internet thing.
But the moment you said that, my brain just went, oh.
Yeah, bring it on.
Yeah.
That got real awkward there for a second.
I was gonna say something. But I think it's
hope so.
yeah. Nope, I don't have
It's
anything
the
to
whole
say.
point of the show.
Let's stop the show right now.
It's over.
Turn it off.
It's over.
Let's go
Cut
to
it
a
off.
quick
Shut it
commercial
down.
break.
We're done. And now for a word from our sponsor. Head and Shoulders.
Just crickets.
I'm done. Do what you want. Pull the plug. I'll kill you.
Ugh.
We're 2 episodes away from
We're almost
300.
at a benchmark.
That's how good we are.
And we're 300 episodes away from if we would have kept going from the time we started.
I was
That's
going to say, you
exactly
guys
right.
realize you started your podcast like probably 3 years before Chad and I did, and we
Yeah.
are 200 plus episodes ahead
That's
of you.
exactly right.
We started our podcast in 2008.
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been a bit. I was
So it's
just trying to remember that
Good.
year the other day.
it's been a good minute or two.
Well, I don't know about that. It's been a minute or two. I don't know how good they've been, but they've definitely been done. Some well, some not so well. I was, every once in a while, I love when I listen to the most recent episode and then Spotify just jumps me to a random episode. Wow.
How far back do we go?
100 something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's back
Alright,
in the
that's
hundreds.
not
So
bad.
there's a couple hundred episodes in there now. So
Nice.
Couple hundred hours of nothing.
nothing. Yeah, for the most part. I
All
mean, some of them
wastes.
were even longer than that. Some of them
God,
were
think
longer. Some
about-
of them were shorter.
Think about how much time everybody wastes, like 2 or 3 seconds. I was thinking about this. Everybody's making TikTok videos. Can
Oh
you
my
imagine what
God.
nursing homes are going to look like in like 40, 50 years?
They're going to be empty. Everybody's going to be dead. The TikTok challenges. That's
just
the idea.
That constant need for validation, just old grandpas and grandmas doing their TikTok videos.
Oh yeah,
It's
That's
just like-
already happening.
yeah. CCTV. Yeah,
Oh, God.
CCTV.
yeah. That's what they're waiting
Oh, my
for.
God. I wonder if they, oh, man, what if you had like a manhunt scenario in, like, you remember that game? Did you ever play that game, Zach?
Manhunt?
Manhunt.
I mean, I know what manhunt generally is.
PS2, I think it is.
Where
It's
you're
about a guy-
hunting a human.
Yeah, it's like a guy. It's this criminal guy who ends up on this weird, like, it's like a game show kind of thing.
Okay.
It's all filmed. It's all filmed for the
okay.
for the entertainment of like paying customers, and he's forced to go and kill his way out of this
Mhm.
scenario.
Like Running Man.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. It's
Yeah.
like Running Man because there's like bosses and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I want, but I want it in a nursing home
Oh, okay.
because they got nothing to lose, right? They're all ready to die anyways.
I guess.
I think.
I guess.
All the bosses, all the
They're old,
bosses
aren't
though,
they?
then should be other old people.
Right. It should be like, well, maybe like an orderly or two. You know, you want
Oh
to give
yeah,
them,
you
give
need
them a challenge.
you need a challenge. Yeah, because that's the important thing. You need that second act where they're like, shit,
Right.
they're down and out.
right.
They're not going to make it.
And you got to make sure that orderly has been like keeping them from getting applesauce for
Oh
like 3
yeah,
weeks.
there's got to
Yeah.
be a vendetta
If
involved.
not-
Yeah, that's how you build the
If
drama.
not sexually abusive.
Well, you know, it's sometimes applesauce means different things. You know?
I want to really ramp up. If this is gonna be a blood sport, I want there to be some real vendetta, like
Girl with the
Man,
dragon tattoo.
Here I
We're
am
looking,
just
we're looking for spit on your grave
I'm
level.
clearly thinking way too
boss
small.
battles here.
Here I am, like, don't give them applesauce.
Yeah.
Maybe steal something from the room. You're like
No, no,
sexually
no.
abused,
Yeah.
leading up to it.
they need to have an incentive.
Yeah, we got to do
And the
something
audience
here.
has to cheer for them to die.
Somebody.
'Cause otherwise, they're just helpful nurses.
There's an applause meter that's running their heart defibrillator.
The defibrillator.
He's down again.
Their pacemakers attached to the amount of like approval and likes and viewership.
It's almost like clap if you believe in fairies.
That's
Bring
exactly right. Yeah,
Tinkerbell
you gotta
back.
gotta keep her alive.
If you want Elmer to keep fighting, you gotta clap. You gotta give him your all.
You gotta use our coupon code.
Make sure it's 2-for-1 Subway Tuesdays. So go in there and show all the love you can for buying 2 foot-long meatball subs.
And for the low price of 400 credits. we're completely, the economy has crashed. We're on the galactic credit system by that point. Yep, we don't even know if there's other people out there. Greg says this is a Black Mirror episode.
It totally is.
And yeah, that's it.
If it's not yet already, it's going to be. And
That's right.
And there's nothing we can do about it. That we can't help that they're pilfering our ideas left and right.
Yeah, yeah.
That also is a Black Mirror episode.
Right.
That's
Pilfering
true.
your podcast ideas.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Well,
God
and
damn, we're
and
living in the future now.
well, you know, and that's the thing that would be really good is if we're sitting around here and then it's slowly the camera pulls back and we go through a screen.
oh man.
Okay. And it's somebody watching videos of us and they're using that as some map to rebuild civilization. That these 300 episodes are
Cut
we're
that
the
out of
Georgia Guidestones.
Cut that out of the
Oh,
final
God.
thing
Yeah.
because we need to edit that into a Patreon content.
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
That's too good of an idea,
gotta-
Matt.
we gotta
Don't give
keep-
that away for
we
free.
gotta-
What are we doing? Come on now.
We got to keep everybody happy.
We
Otherwise,
got to bring Tyler back to the fold because
time
otherwise,
to come back, baby.
who else is going to see all this Patreon
This is
content?
going to be too much.
We need to, can somebody just be a patron for a month so we can drop all the withheld content we've got?
That's what. Yeah. For God's sake, we need something.
We have all this stuff. Like we have like all that
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
we did with Chris.
Yeah, we
There's,
got
like,
the
movies.
movie watch. Yeah, we've got
Yeah.
that. We've got the OnlyFans duel. I think we've
We
released
debut
that.
that.
I don't know.
OnlyFans duel?
Yeah.
You got to pay if you want to see more.
Oh yeah.
We're just teasing the idea.
Yeah. We'll show it to you.
Yeah, we'll show it.
Okay.
If the show's with. Yeah.
But so are you guys rolling at 0 patrons right now? Is
Right.
that
Yeah.
what's
Right now,
happening?
we only had Tyler. We had another person for a little while, and
But
they
you
signed.
pissed them off. I
They
remember.
signed up for
Yeah.
the tier that they could be on the show, And we didn't realize it until after they were no longer a patron. And we reached out to them. We talked to them a couple times on the show, but I guess we turned them as a fan. But that's what we do best around
That's
these
all right.
parts.
Look,
That's what we do best.
We're sending you in the right
make you
direction.
question
We don't
all
want to
your
miss.
decisions.
We don't want to mislead people and
No,
thinking that
no,
you should
no.
listen to the show often.
No, because we,
No way.
as we've said, we never lie to you, and we're going to be right up front and tell you that we're only going to lead you to bad things. So
That's right.
if you keep listening to this show, you've sealed your own fate. Much like the future Black Mirror moment in which the camera pulls back through the screen.
And he's just watching the video of like the snuff, the like nursing home snuff films.
We're just one of many CCTVs that are informing his perspective on the world as he.
That's basically the premise of
orchestrates
like
the
those
doom.
VHS movie now.
Yeah, well,
movies now
yeah,
series
that's
that horror
it.
movie anthology. Have you seen that, Zach?
Oh yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish that you guys had the money that you could just pay a researcher
Mhm.
to start at episode 1
Mhm.
and listen to every single episode of your show and actually try to formulate what a rebuilt civilization would look
Yeah.
like based on the shit they hear on your
Oh
episodes.
my god, it would be such chaotic anarchy.
Yeah.
it would be insane
Dumb
because
criminals.
what tenets do we have or like any what foundational morality is there in our show?
There's no morality in the show
It's
whatsoever.
amoral.
Yeah, it's completely
Amorality.
immoral.
You were just
that's the
talking
goal.
about purposely sexually assaulting all people so you could get them to fight harder.
I'm just trying to ignite their spirits inside of them. I'm just trying
Just trying to give them an
fire
injection of youth, you know. some way.
before we add the Thanasia in the end.
That's right. Well, you know, you have to
Give
rip
them the youth before
that's-
you give them the name.
Nasia. Yeah, that's how
That's
you.
a t-shirt.
That's
right there.
exactly right. That summarizes our philosophy. I
the
think.
youth in Asia.
Yes, that's right. That's what we're interested in. Don't worry about it. You're not going to die until you put them all together. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, baby
Just don't
doll.
speak the magic word.
That's right. Don't say it, Jesus. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But so let's see what's been going on here. Not a whole lot of anything.
Cool.
We've got you're getting ready to go on an adventure. Yeah.
Great. And you
That's
guys have a
par-
show
par
every
for
week?
the course. Yeah, I know. Why?
This is the best.
You've done
Why? Who
nothing.
knows? Who knows?
What have I done lately? What have I done? Well, it's too much to talk about, and this isn't a confessional show. You know what needs to be a podcast?
Okay.
TM this shit.
Okay.
The confessionals with a priest. They don't give the name, but it's a podcast of a priest hearing
Hidden
confessions.
mics. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
well, you don't even have to hide the mics. You just get people to agree to just like say their, they just voice change on them.
Yeah,
Oh,
do a
yeah.
And then
voice
they,
change.
Yeah.
they talk about all whatever fucked up shit they did.
Right.
Or you could record the thing, but then have voice actors reenact it so that the person is not there at all.
Yeah.
Oh, this is it.
This is a good premise for like I don't know, some kind of crazy horror movie or like some nonsense. That's my new premise. It's my story coming out August 2027.
Yes.
My comic series.
There you go.
It's a comic series about a priest who has a podcast. It's completely divergent on the format. And then I'm going to read my own thing. I'm going to be on Zach's show of comics that we love.
Sure.
2027, Zach, book me.
I'll put it in my calendar.
Starts up every episode. Let me tell you, this was fucked up. So this guy said to me the other day. That's the premise of the show.
It's like a guy who can't. He's completely he has no values,
Right.
Especially not the ones he's been taught to have.
That's
in
the
church.
key right there.
And he's so hungry for content and to just divulge rumors and gossip that he's found his place as a podcaster while being a priest. He can leverage both of these two things: one, to be needed and to be looked up to.
That's it.
And two, to to sexually assault children who then grow up to go to nursing homes.
Jesus.
Who then fight for their lives.
I don't give a fuck about God. I'm here for the tea, baby. That's all I hear.
Oh, you're the ones who are sinful.
Yeah. You're the ones that are fucked up.
What kind of shit I hear on a daily basis?
I'm not talking to anybody about the shit that I do. You're a moron. You're out here to get me off sin. Keep that shit on the inside. What's wrong with you?
That's personal.
Yes. What if it's just Did you ever do that? Go to confessional, and the priest was like, TMI, buddy. Just tone it down
I
a
didn't
little
sign
bit.
up for this shit.
Just give me the cliff notes. Just whatever. I don't know.
God, I'm gonna give you extra Hail Marys just because I'm pissed off now.
Right.
I'm
Just want
irritated
you to
by
get
it.
out of here. I gotta go. I got shit to do today. I got a podcast
I got a
to record.
podcast to
Yeah,
record.
come on. Hurry up.
Yo, give me the juicy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do tell me more about how you masturbated last
Yeah,
night.
talk about that some more. I don't give a shit
what,
about.
what were you watching.
Yeah.
Describe that in detail. I don't give a fuck about the string of arsons that you've been committing.
Send me
I
a
don't-
link.
Yeah, whatever.
Send me a link. I need to evaluate how much attrition you need.
It's contrition.
Not in this house.
I need to know how much attrition you've been up to. You've been doing some of that attrition, haven't you, boy? I can see it in your eyes. They're all bloodshot.
I can smell it all in the room
You've been-
everywhere. It's stuck to
God
everything.
damn it.
It
It's
sticks to
everywhere.
everything.
Dripping from the ceilings. Your eyes are all bloodshot. All that attrition everywhere. God damn it.
Oh, Latinas. That's only 5 Hail Marys.
That's
You're
right.
good.
That's right.
Oh, I like that. That's
That's-
less.
Oh, man.
A lot less Hail Marys.
Santa Maria. Let me tell you what. Here we go. Yeah. Do you want to kickstart?
Like, I've already seen this one.
Yeah.
700 Hail Marys.
Whatever. 2 thumbs down.
700. They're still saying them next time they come back around. They're just muttering.
Maybe
them.
that'll give you a little more time to find something better in your browsing history.
Think outside the box, will you?
Yeah.
Jesus
If I
Christ.
had a communion wafer for every anal scene someone showed me in here.
That's right.
You know what I think about all the time? I jerk off just to this idea. What did Satan show Jesus to tempt him so much? He must have had the best porn ever.
Wait, is this the priest telling this to somebody in the
Shut the fuck up for a minute. This is what I jerk off to. Forgive me, Father, for I had to shut the fuck up for a minute.
Yeah, you need to hear this.
This is amateur shit. This is weak shit.
Yeah, welcome to my podcast. We're recording right now.
Mics are hot. All right. Listen, God and the devil. What's going on there?
What's going on there?
I'll tell you what, it's
What
hot, it's heavy. I want to see it. That's all. That's why I'm here. That's why I devoted my life to this.
I'm trying to get closer to the dark side. This is only way out's in, baby. That's what they tell me. That's what they tell me every time.
The best fruit is not which is forbidden.
Oh well. Yeah, now I'm regretting my life decisions.
We went down the wrong
Could have
path
had
with this
just as
podcast.
good of a podcast if I
Matt-
would have become a
Oh,
priest.
man.
And Matt was on the track to become a
God
priest.
damn
This would have
it,
been
I
the
fucked
exact
it up.
priest that you would have
It
been.
would have been too. Yeah,
Let's be honest, that podcast would be a hit.
I would just
You'd be
constantly be
successful.
writing into what's that
And I would-
Postmates? Is that what it was? Where you could
Yep.
submit your secret confessions?
Matt would be
Oh,
super
man.
super famous, and I would rightfully be completely obscure and have
Yeah.
zero audience.
Right.
No
right.
one to listen to any of my rantings.
Well, I mean, you
that would
you
be
could be on my
good for,
podcast.
That'd be good for public health. Yeah,
I can't wait for that guy I went to school with to come back in. He's always got some fucked up shit.
You should hear what he's doing at the old
I
folks.
started,
Oh, my
I started
God.
this job at a nursing home. And I had this great idea.
He was going to make him fight, but then he thought, no, that's too pedantic. We want another layer.
Let's just add a layer of psychological trauma to
That's
it.
right.
We got to get their hearts and minds.
Oh, it's all
That's how
about
we
it.
do it.
It's
That's
all
right.
about it. You got to give them roots and wings,
It's got
baby.
to be like partially American Gladiators, partially Mortal Kombat.
That's right. That's right. And emphasis on the mortality because
Yeah.
they're real close to having a rough day. Well, their days are going to get better probably. No, I don't know. It might be barbecue. I don't know. But so you're getting ready to go on an adventure here.
Yeah,
so
I'm heading out to San Diego.
heading out
Oh,
west.
San
Yes,
Diego, which
of course means a whale's vagina.
means a whale's vagina.
What's out in Whale's vagina that you're doing?
That's in that whale's vagina
Yeah.
are continuing
Right.
education courses for Allison,
Yes.
which her company
Yes.
pays for a certain amount. Like it's like allotted a certain amount to go for continuing education, which is required. every couple of years for her license, for like her
Okay,
doctor's
yeah.
license to be considered current.
Mm-hmm.
So
Does she have to wrestle anybody?
She does. She has
Yeah,
to.
I figured.
She's got to wrestle like different wildlife.
Yeah, it's like you got to
You know?
do the vision test when you get your driver's license.
Exactly. Yep.
The-
And they decide how big it is. It needs to be at least your own weight.
right. That's
So-
only fair. Yeah.
Right. And that's the benefit. If you're smaller, you tend to go into that more successfully as a doctor.
Right.
Mm.
And
This is my understanding.
see, this is it. You
You only wrestle like penguins or like small deer.
you want to be underestimated is
That's
what
right.
it is. Yeah. Yeah. You want to keep it contained underneath your scrubs.
You know
Yeah.
what she needs to learn is like a crippler crossface or a scorpion deathlock.
Exactly.
I think either of those
And
will really
she,
help her.
She
Yeah.
fights way above her weight class. Like she already can already strangle an ostrich. So
That's
It's
rough too.
impressive.
Because
That's just how she warms
they're
up.
they're pretty brutal.
Because like, where do you strangle on an ostrich?
That-
you gotta know
this is
exactly
it.
where.
that's why you got to go to school. Zach.
You gotta know exactly. That's all part of the test.
Because like it's confusing if you look at cartoon ostriches because they always have an Adam's apple. So
Right.
you like, but they don't have that.
No,
They don't
it's
have-
not there.
It's not so clear cut
No.
out there. That's why we
Not
got to
this
do
time.
that continuing education. Now I'll just be sitting in a hotel room for part of the day, but
Right.
then we're gonna just like go to the San Diego Zoo. They have like the country's best zoo there.
Right.
Tyler's been out there and he suggested go whale watching, so we're gonna maybe try to do some of that.
Nice.
But yeah, it's like a little vacation.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Figured why not? And it's we're not paying for anything.
That's
the company's
which is
paying
the
for that.
best.
That's the way
Yeah.
you want it. That's the way you want it right
So,
there.
Yeah,
It-
because and they encourage it too. There's like half of the money is literally they're like, do whatever you want with this.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is for you for the year. Just do whatever you want. It's
Nice.
like, oh, all right.
Oh, yeah,
Cool.
Sure.
That's how it is. How I like it.
Go buy a nursing home.
There you go.
Time to double down.
I'll tell you what, we're saving up for a building.
That's right.
Won't
Not
tell
going to tell you what it is,
but I will
but
tell
it's
you.
going to be geriatric.
I want you just to rebuild the pit cage from Bloodsport 2 that they fought Baracus in.
Yeah,
And that's where the old people
absolutely.
fight.
Oh,
Put Bolo in there as an orderly.
That's right.
you got
Bolo
to.
Young.
Yeah,
Baracus would stay.
yeah. What else are you going to do?
Yeah, nothing else actually.
No, I didn't. I just meant that like
No.
rhetorically.
I know that. I wanted to answer. It's half my show too, man.
He returned your. There are two Matts in the title.
And it's clearly defined which one's first.
Isn't that great? You just pick your favorite Matt.
That's right. He's the
Never
one that's
mind.
in charge. Yeah. I'll give you 2 guesses. And we'll also give you some weird news.
Let's do it.
We did it.
Go.
All right, internet people, which is, well, let's see, we got 3. So we got Warren is here. We got Allison is here.
Come on.
I think Miles is still here.
Miles.
Miles said Rip Hammurabi. There,
Oh,
with the-
Hammurabi. We've got miles to go before we sleep.
Oh, you know it.
Miles is I think coming on the show soon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Was that
Yeah.
some discussion? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I just released both the episodes that I did with him.
There you go.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. We did a Maestro 2-pack
Oh.
Awesome.
for the old grizzled King Hulk, basically.
Sweet.
And we're releasing yours this week.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
There
that's
you
right.
go.
We did Gantz.
Yay, we're gonna do a little we'll do a little end promotion for
Yeah.
the
Mhm.
comics that we love.
Yep. Talk about
For the,
I was
what's
like, my brain just stopped and I was like, what's the name of that show?
and you want to come and be a guest in 2027.
and you
What's the
want
name of that show again? I think I have an idea.
and you want to be my latex salesman.
Right.
Why can't I get this fucking thing to work right?
I love that picture of Chris because it looks like he doesn't have a neck. It's just hair.
Yeah, yeah.
He's you might as well. We could just erase his shoulder.
It looks like if you
head.
shaved Cousin It's face.
That's
He just took like clippers right
Yeah,
over the
right over the face
the whole
area. of
circular
Cousin
area.
It's.
that's basically what Chris is. Yeah,
Pretty much Chris, yeah.
that's pretty much all he is. I can't get this goddamn thing. I hate this.
It's so funny because when I first met Chris, I'm pretty sure his beard was not nearly that big, or like he wasn't quite as
Overtaken.
Shrouded-
No,
yeah,
no,
shrouded
he
in
wasn't.
hair.
No.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say I think he had a normal beard when I met him. Like
it was like
wasn't.
a tighter beard.
Yeah, yeah.
And he had like a small ponytail going in the back.
Right.
That was about it.
He's gotten old now. The age has gone straight to his beard.
They
I
age
guess.
quickly, I'll tell you that.
That's right.
Kids grow up so fast.
They
That's-
do.
those
You
poor-
think
Our poor little children.
those poor bastards.
They gotta grow up to be pieces of shit adults.
That's right.
Just like the rest of us.
Just like the rest of the country.
God bless America.
God damn it. Okay.
God damn America.
Somebody, please. All right, now we finally have it working here.
Hot damn.
Hot damn.
One hot damn coming right up.
Right up. Ding-a-ling. All right, now we can. God damn this fucking thing.
I have never noticed Ghost Chris going into a portal.
Yes.
I had never noticed that
Well,
before.
there. See, that's why you have to
And
come
then
on the show multiple times because
there's
there's
the portal.
always something new.
Behind him there.
Yeah. I never realized the second part of that.
Yeah, that's it. It's a story. It's a little story all wrapped up in an illustration.
I like it.
So that's what we want to do.
For
All right.
Chris's birthday this past year, I made him the Ghost Chris coming out of a portal.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty good. We should get like some high res pictures of that. We can use that as the background.
Yeah.
So it'd be a further like mutation of
Yeah.
another dimension,
Yeah.
clay dimension.
Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jewish God! Help me, Allah! Ah!
Weird news.
Weird news on the Kickstarter net.
Help me, Tom Cruise! Tom Cruise used the witch told me to get the fire off me! Help me, Oprah Winfrey!
A tarantula enjoys a fine chewing gum. A human torch is denied a bank loan. The arsonist has authorship.
And now with this week's weird news, here's
Hey, so if you're not joining us live, all right, you're missing out.
A bitch.
You missed all the good material that happened before the show.
What a
okay?
piece of shit.
All
Zach
of
is
the
angry.
technical difficulties that happened in between that, between what you heard and what happened before that was decent.
All the dead air.
There was so much that you missed out on.
Mhm.
So again, this is just a reminder. You need to tune in Tuesdays
or
whenever we feel like starting the show.
Tune back in on the Facebook Live. It stays up.
There you go. That's
Yeah,
true. There,
that's
you
true.
can Facebook, YouTube. You can
Go back and
It's impossible
rewatch.
to find it when you search for it, but it's out there.
It's
Or
for,
if you give to their Patreon,
Right.
you won't get any of this, but you can give them money.
you can
That's
give
right.
them money.
And there's links there, so at least you're paying for the links.
At least you're
so you
paying
don't
for
have to try and sift
If
through
you're
all
into-
kinds of bullshit.
If you're into shame and pain,
Oh yeah,
then give us money every month.
you know it. You know, we
That's-
just got done
We'll
talking
scratch
about it.
that itch.
Oh,
I think
you
you
know
guys just found your fucking 80s pro wrestling tag team name, Shame and Pain.
It's divine timing, baby. It's it. It's
I
all
like
there.
it. You guys are wearing like leather vests and face paint.
Yeah, that's it.
Shame,
It fits. It fits the theme.
It is. That's what I feel every morning when I wake up,
That's right.
knowing that every Tuesday I'm coming back here to
I
talk
know.
on the
Doing
air.
it again. I sit here and turn all this shit on and fire everything up, and I'm just thinking, what am I doing
I'm
with
gonna
my
scream
life?
into the fucking void
Oh
again for an
my
hour.
God, here we go.
Feel self-important.
And
Go.
it's like it's literally 1 hour and 26 seconds longer than like what any person out there has, like the attention span that they have to give.
As we
That was the
trip
most-
over our
that was
own
the
words
most-
to
Jesus
explain
fucking
how pointless it is.
It's overly long. Let me explain it in an overly long manner.
I just heard some statistics today that like only 50% of people even know what a podcast is at this point still.
Really?
And then like 28% of those people listen to podcasts regularly. And then another percentage actually like follow It's like it gets real niche. as it goes
Yeah.
down.
Wow, dude. Well, I just saw some dumb video. I scroll through like video rabbit holes every day just so I can get to know what's going on in this world, so I can get more angry.
Right.
So I was going down, and it was like, it was this guy, and he's like, it was this, back and forth cut of him to like with a mic in front of his face
Mhm.
to himself, and he was saying like, he's like, if you just frame anything, and it's like back to the other one, yeah, like you're doing a podcast, yeah, right, yeah, like people will just think that what you're saying is more valuable. Wow, really? Yeah, of course. That like. He's like, I'm not actually doing a podcast now. Really? Oh, wow. That's so enlightening. No, it's just myself with another mic.
That's all it takes.
It's like true.
What the fuck?
2-camera shot.
It's just
We don't even do that.
we
I
don't
was
even do it.
One shot, no cuts.
Boom.
We're-
Fisheye lens.
We're in a wasteland of like, 50% of people It's funny that you say the statistic is
It's
50%
something
of
like
people
that, yeah.
know
Yeah.
about podcasts because I feel like 90% of people out there have their own podcast.
And I feel like 90% of the people out there have never drank their own piss.
And they've never made piss bucha.
Piss bucha in the middle of a shipping container that's buried 4 feet under the ground because you got tired when you were trying to put it the proper 7 feet under the earth.
I tell you what, I used to drink my piss bucha and let the scorpion sting me, and that's how I had the vision of the M being an upside down W.
Hey, let me tell you, and if you didn't listen to the pre-show, you have no idea what we're talking about. But that's the whole reason why you need to be tuning in early, staying up late, and just allowing the scorpion venom to just surge through your veins. It's the only thing that's going to keep you alive when this whole world gets sucked into the black hole that is the inevitable future of this planet. That's why I live in Mexico, because it's not on this planet.
And it protects me from the lizard people.
They can't weather the desert. They need to be in touch with moisture.
They're moist lizards.
You ever make love to a cactus while a prairie dog makes its whole temporary home in your behind?
I came in a cactus so much that I made my own tequila. Don't ask me how it happened.
Just drink it.
I call it kombucha.
Some
Jesse
secrets are
Ventura's.
best kept quiet.
Follow the money.
Follow the money. That's all I have to say.
Well, let's start some weird news with all this. Here we go.
Yeah.
Let's get the video up. Just show the fucking thing. There we go. Thank you.
Okay.
It's not getting any better. Okay. All right, here we go. So for our first story, folks, we're staying right here in PA.
Oh,
all
good.
right?
All right.
Very close in the Lehigh Valley, in fact.
Nobody fucked that thing, did they?
Well, not yet. No, actually, yes, something did fuck this thing, but luckily it was of its own species.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
the Lehigh Valley Zoo in Pennsylvania announced the birth of a. I'm going to try this because there's a lot of weird letters slammed together here. Scimitar horned oryx calf.
That's a cool ass name.
A rare antelope species that's extinct in the wild.
Oh.
It's thriving here in the
Doing
Lehigh Valley of
doing
Pennsylvania, apparently.
Great in that Lehigh Valley.
We-
Just like
we've got the-
Snyder's pretzels.
Prime real estate for this weird antelope here.
The scimitar orc tail.
Yeah, that's
half
right.
human, half scimitar orc.
That's right. I'm
arrow,
surprised they're not
deer.
green. Yeah.
They're probably the most docile animal on the planet because that's why they named them this badass,
Yes,
super
yeah.
scary name. Don't fuck with this thing.
Just put a bunch of shit together. They don't care. Just throw a bunch of letters on the printing press. That's what they're
right.
called now. The zoo, in conjunction with the Lehigh Valley Health Network, announced the calf was born to its scimitar horned oryx herd on September 9th.
It sounds like a sword from like Dungeons and Dragons.
It does.
What is
I
this?
don't
The
know.
scimitar orc's bane.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, the calf dubbed Eclipse was born to mother Too Hot.
Who's in
H-A-U-T.
charge of naming all these things? Because
14-year-olds, apparently.
Too hot with and her sister to handle.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly right. Yeah, spelled different ways. And the pair were given time to bond in private before returning to the exhibit. The zoo said the species is native to North Africa, but it is now considered extinct in the wild. The Lehigh Valley Zoo is part of a breeding program aimed to responsibly increasing the species population just in captivity.
That's good fucking. I'm glad there's
Yeah,
good
that's
fucking.
right. There's some good fucking going on.
Productive fucking
Right.
with love and intention.
That's
Yeah.
what we want. That's what we
That's
want.
nice. Not like you and the old.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm not personally going to do it. I'm just saying. Spice
I
it
never
up.
said that. You said that.
I know why you want this clip so badly because it's the
perfect
the
retort.
Uno
Yeah.
reverse card. Is what you want the Uno reverse card on the soundboard.
I do. That's exactly why. God damn it. It's perfect.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a perfect encapsulation. Well, this is a perfect encapsulation here. A 5-year-old boy in Australia has survived after being bitten and crushed by a python the length of a car
shit.
that then drug him into a swimming pool to try and eat him whole.
Oh fuck!
So Bew Blake, with a name like that, had been playing at the edge of the pool at the family home in Byron Bay when a 10-foot snake struck him from under the ground.
Bew Blake from Byron Bay.
Yeah.
Where's Dr. Chubbs? He needs to report on
I
this
know,
one.
Dr. Chubbs. You're missing your opportunity
He's
here.
still in the underworld.
He's still
currently.
trapped in hell. Yeah. Well, the python bit the youngster, plunged both of them into the water, and coiled itself around his body.
How did it get from under the ground? Like,
I
how
guess
did it get him?
I guess he was
Did it
like
burrow?
hiding like around the pool,
Oh, okay.
like,
kids are
like
stupid.
under the
The
ground.
kids are
And the kid
stupid.
was just like, la, 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 la. He was like, fuck you. Jumped up out,
Well,
grabbed
this one
him.
looks tasty.
It's like a fucking football tackle. Just took him out right into the pool, bit him, wrapped around him, and just started dragging him to the bottom of the pool.
Squeezed him down until he was just
Yeah.
mashed up pile of
It's like a
dust.
And
toothpaste.
then Jake the Snake Roberts came
that's-
out of the bushes.
He's like, oh yeah, do
It's
it. Go
time.
ahead. Kill that little boy.
Get him, Damien.
Well, rushing the boy to the rescue, the boy's 76-year-old grandfather dove into the pool and scooped out Bew, still entangled with the snake. Okay, the boy's father, Ben, then pried him free from the reptile's deadly grip, and then he said, "I'm not a little lad, so I had him released within 15 to 20 seconds." Despite the ordeal, Bew says he's in good spirits and escaped with only minor injuries. Ben told local media, once we cleaned up the blood and told him that he wasn't actually going to die because it wasn't a poisonous snake, he was pretty good, actually. He was fine. He was an absolute trooper, in
He's
fact.
like, this is the first hug I've ever gotten. So I'll take it's more of a positive for me.
He's from Australia. This isn't the first time something's
No,
tried
this
to
is-
kill him.
yeah, it's just
Yeah,
this
bat
week.
tried to eat
Yeah.
him in his sleep
Yeah.
just like earlier that day.
Just a giant, like human-sized, like man bat came down. Fucking took him up into the trees.
Fucking man bat.
Yep. So
he wasn't scared of getting bit by him because he knows that it's not poisonous.
It's like, oh,
he's
I'm
like
very
already
aware.
rabies vaccinated,
Yeah.
so he's like fine.
Yeah, that's it. Juan's talking about a video he saw that a python ate a gator and they sliced it open on a slab and they just pulled the whole gator out of the snake.
Oh,
I
man.
saw this too. It was crazy.
That's insane. That's like one of our primal fears. I feel like is being swallowed and digested on the
Yeah.
inside of something
Whole,
else.
Yeah.
It always makes me think of the movie Anaconda when at the end when they kill the
Oh.
anaconda and it barfs out John Voight.
Yeah.
You get to see him just crushed and he's still alive.
Yeah.
Right, and they didn't even put any makeup on him. For
Tell
that.
Angelina I'm sorry.
Tell her her lips are big enough.
That's right.
At home, he kept calling that one girl Baby Bird.
Yes,
That
baby.
home movie,
Yeah.
Baby Bird.
That was a mistake.
So wait, he's still
Sorry.
alive at that point in the movie?
Oh, well, when he gets barfed back out,
Yeah.
his eyes open, like
Yeah.
he's like crushed, but his eyes open to
Yeah.
show you that he was still alive and
There you go.
being
Oh, wow.
digested.
So wait, what do they do with him? They just leave him there?
Yeah, because he was a piece of shit.
He can do it. Like, well,
Like,
he can do
just let
another
him
movie.
let him just die right there.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Basically, they were too busy not dying themselves at that point.
Yeah, his career's over. It's
Baby
okay.
Bird.
Baby bird.
Right,
Yeah. Well, describing the drama, Ben said that Bew was just walking around the edge of the pool, and he thinks that the python was sort of sitting there waiting for him to come along. And he saw a big black shadow come out of the bush, and before bush in the Australian term,
Oh, no.
yeah, it came out of the bush, and then before he hit the bottom, it was completely wrapped around his body.
There you go. Now they can understand
Yeah,
what it
now we
is.
know what's going on. I don't have to stumble over it anymore. After freeing his son, Ben held the python about 10 minutes as he sought to try and calm his child, his father.
Just like held it
Yeah,
straight
yeah.
in the air, stretched out as
like-
like taut.
Now,
as you could
everybody
get it.
listen to me. I've got the talking snake. Okay. Yeah. Everybody's going to be fine. We just got to get this fucker back in the bush.
I'm the biggest, baddest man around. All right. And when I'm talking, you all shut the fuck up.
So he said he went back to the scene of the crime and he just threw the naughty thing back into the bush.
Fuck that! I'm cutting that thing's head off.
There
It's
you go.
never coming
He
back.
grabbed it by the tail, swung it around, and cracked it like a whip. Its neck broke. It died on the spot.
Got me a new pair of shoes here.
And a hat if we're lucky.
Been waiting to size up. Had to cut the toes out earlier. felt like Jesse Ventura.
The part of the story they didn't tell is that he was hunting that snake and the child was bait.
Yeah, he knew he was watching. That's why I knew what happened. He was watching with binoculars.
Get over there and play by the bloody pool.
Hey, why don't you walk over there, then?
Isn't that your ball over there?
Stick your head down in there. That's your ball over there. Daddy, that's long.
Go get it.
Go touch it.
I didn't ask you how long it was. I told you to go get your fucking bull. Daddy needs some new shoes.
Daddy's been alive here for quite a while, and if he's not the most dangerous thing around, he's certainly the most dangerous thing in your house.
Listen, the teeth ain't gonna bite you, okay? He's gonna be fine. If he does, he'll be fine. Just stay away from the pool. That's so much for that.
Nah, you bloody idiot.
Yeah,
I told you to stay away from
That's-
the pool.
Yeah, you messed it up again.
Daddy can fix your bones, but he can't get the water out of your lungs.
Trust me, Daddy's used to handling snakes this size. Okay? Well, I'll tell you who else is used to handling snakes this size.
His wife.
Thousands of people stripped off their clothing for a mass nude photo. Also,
Navy SEALs, Matt.
this is this is what they look like on an Australian beach.
Oh no!
But
Oh no!
so this, I think really what they were doing is they were just trying to like give the middle finger to all the mermaids and mermen in the water. You know, they're like,
'Cause
we
they're
got
not-
genitals.
Yeah.
We got genitals.
How's it feel to have a fishy,
Yeah,
scaly?
fishy assholes. Yeah.
It's easy for us to figure out how to have sex.
Yeah.
It's like an outlet, just plugs in.
That's it.
It's easy, simple. It's because out there in Australia, all those mer people, they're not these majestic
No.
creatures
Yeah.
who want to just walk on land or
No.
sing songs with crabs.
They're like the platypus. They got the venomous talons
yeah,
and
they
shit.
got spiked
Oh,
sharp
man,
teeth.
they're just waiting.
They're all just trying to lure sailors to their
Yep,
deaths. And
yep.
they're all like, fuck you, you
Yeah.
fucking pieces of shit.
King
Right.
Triton is not sending them their best.
No, definitely not.
Mm.
Not in Australia. In fact, that's Australia for mer people is the same thing.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
Just like,
it's
it's a
hell.
prison colony. Yeah.
There's all kinds of sharks and other dangerous things
They're
in the
just,
water.
they're just swimming in
I hate
circles
it.
around the whole island just to keep them all in. Well, the Australians were doing this for a very peculiar reason. It was for skin cancer awareness. Why the fuck would you strip down for skin cancer awareness? The whole point is
Well-
you're not supposed to expose yourself to the sun
We're
because that's
paying-
how you get the fucking skin cancer.
They wanted to be more aware of the fact that skin cancer exists by getting skin cancer.
Yeah, I guess so. Right? Yeah.
And the hot
first-hand
Australian
experience.
sun.
Yeah.
I mean, look
like I
how
said,
red all their pink
they're-
skin is.
They're definitely
Oh, yeah.
having a rough time of it. Yeah.
Look
Well,
at all these freaking Europeans who got trapped down there and or
That's it.
decided to move down there.
that's it.
Look
Yeah.
at these crazy. Not a single Aboriginal skin tone
No,
in there at
no,
all.
no,
You know
not at
why?
all.
Because they wouldn't be caught dead. They're already naked out in the bush.
Like,
Okay?
we've been like this for
They're-
years.
yeah, what the fuck is
As
this?
far back as we can remember. yeah.
I assume that's what their language is more like
That's
like
it.
a series of grunts and screams as they
Jesus.
And throwing
they-
pythons. Yeah.
as they ride their python to their nearest spider dinner.
It's like fucking Dune. They're just-
Riding snakes. They got like spears in their hands and they're just chucking them into like giant bats and spiders.
fucking heavy metal. That comic book
Oh
heavy
my
metal.
God, yeah.
Riding
like-
snakes and killing
It's
spiders.
fucking Mad Max. I mean, Mad Max is a documentary. If you
That's
don't,
if you try hard enough, it is.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, Sydney's Bondi Beach saw the sea of swimsuitless individuals being directed via megaphone by a U.S. photographer, of course, Spencer Tunick was his name, ironically. On Saturday, Mr. Tunick, known for staging mass nude photos shoots at world landmarks, had attendees organize themselves in several poses on the beach before many took a skinny dip in the ocean. So the federal government established that, rather, the New York-based artists collaborated with the charity for Naked Art Installment in a bid to raise awareness about melanoma. Federal government estimates that about 17,000 new cases of skin cancer will be diagnosed in Australia just from this event alone.
He's already got it in the shape of a smiley face on the back of his fucking
Yeah.
head.
This is all screening. This is a mass screening that they're doing here, I guess.
It's just a
So-
doctor with a megaphone.
Yeah.
Turn around. All right, turn back.
Yeah.
All right, row 3, step out completely. You guys all have cancer. Sorry.
It was a fluke. We didn't mean to put you all in a
We
line, but it
organized
worked
you
out well.
by highest
Yeah.
highest possible rates of cancer.
Age, melanin content. We it was all predetermined.
We organized you by who had the biggest mole on their body.
That's right. Yes. Yeah.
When you took your last bit of clothing off, you said, "Who's got the biggest moles around here?"
Anybody who said they had more than 2 nipples, you went to the front of the line. Yeah.
Cancer,
Yeah,
cancer,
that's
you
it.
can go.
Yeah,
Cancer,
yeah, yeah.
cancer.
I don't know what that is.
Chode.
Yeah. But little tuna can. But it was great. Everyone was really good. Everyone was very respectful, and it just felt really fun. Miss Linder, one of the attendees, told the local paper.
It was really fun to be naked in the
was
company
great.
of strangers.
It was great. She said, I was secretly terrified, and last night I have to confess, I was thinking, oh my God, what have I done?
Once you get over
That's the question, yeah.
I feel like this is just they just need to invent stuff once they get more casually used to the fact that they live in like the hellscape of the world.
Yeah.
They're like, what else can scare me?
Yeah, but we got this opera house. We hide in there. It's weird. It looks like a strange armadillo creature.
It's the only
That
place the
keeps us
merfolk
safe.
won't
That's-
come.
They're terrified. They're terrified.
It looks like a series of eggs all hatching.
It looks like a giant crab. They won't come near it.
It's their only enemy.
Yeah. Well, so here we are. Well, folks.
My God, what the
Jesus.
hell?
Now that you've done all you're done stuffing your insatiable orifices full of foul and fat, you need to start buying shit. And don't even think about doing it for yourself, okay? You need to buy useless shit for everyone you know. And because this time of year only further reminds you of how dense and unaware you are about the interests of the people in your everyday life, at least you can try to inspire a weak, inauthentic laugh as we mentally beg to be swallowed up by the void that is human existence.
I have a feeling that Matt is not reading something someone else wrote.
No, this is all me. We at the Kickstart never want you to feel alone in this Sisyphusian pursuit. So once again, in the spirit of the recent holiday, we've declared Manifest Destiny on an internet list and brought it straight to your eye and ear holes, or wherever you'd like to put it. Just remember about the flared mace. So, first of all, for your holiday shopping guide, folks. First up, tired of making gingerbread houses year after year only to wish they didn't make the kids bounce off the walls after they've demolished the homes like a roving gang of off-world conquerors in search of the sacred fractal that fell to Earth millennia ago and was prized by the primitive people as if it were a sacred relic when in reality it was just releasing deadly radiation that mutilated their chromosomes, turning them into a strange crocodile-spider hybrid? Well,
Wakanda
remind them of their fleshy prisons looked down upon by the arachno reptilian overlords with this new meat and cheese house kit.
It's like a charcuterie house. Is that what
Is that,
this
is
is?
that a dried
Yes.
orange on the side?
It sure is, yeah.
Either that or it's grandma lost one of her pieces again.
So grandma
She
took-
lost her Nuva ring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was working on it.
Oh, and it looks like most of the skin
There's
that was
raisins
around it.
on it, though.
You see all this salami
Yeah.
going on the roof here. I'll tell you what, I would love to live in a salami roofed home.
Salami house. Yeah,
Salami
I mean,
house.
woo.
There's a house of salami
would be
and nuts.
it'd be a pungent home. Yeah,
Mhm.
A little bit.
very
And
pungent.
you'd never go hungry.
This is true. I mean, you'd run out of house eventually, but
Mm-mm.
just it's all about repairing.
Mm-mm,
You gotta
that's right.
you gotta keep that cycle
The
of
easiest
repair.
It's
is
like
shit.
it's like a race against time. Do you run out of house before you get food poisoning?
Yeah, this is it because those meats can only stay out so long. So yeah, that is indeed how it goes.
You need to eat faster.
That's right. Well, we all know Christmas is the time for forced sexual assault under a clump of leaves or whipping out your Yule log in the spirit of giving.
We're looking at you, Matt.
But as you gulp down what you pray is a tall glass of freshly squeezed salty eggnog, let everyone know you're tired of not being treated with the dignity of a potato with this my eyes are up here sweater.
Oh wow.
So there you go. At least the stocking on your crotch is festive this time, not just encrusted with your usual holiday spirit.
I
So-
suppose it's going to expedite the spilling of the beer all down the shirt.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Because
It's
considering
it's
its
sort of built
location,
in.
Yeah,
it's built in at
there's
this point.
no way that it's stable enough to hold that beer
Fuck
steadily.
Right.
Like you're gonna spill that all over
Yeah.
yourself.
And if you don't spill it as you walk around, it's going to slosh back and forth, and it's just going to foam all over the place.
it's gonna be a nightmare. It's terrible.
You're just gonna piss people off.
You
might
can't
as
sit
well
with
not.
it because
No.
it's not really gonna be held well between your legs.
No,
either.
not at all.
It's,
Maybe if you put 2 beers.
You know,
I
what
thought
fixed
about it
this-
from that.
Two beers.
2 beers. It'll keep your
I like-
nuts cool too.
I'll tell you what. I think you're on the right track, though, Zach.
Yeah.
Because
You're getting
2
closer.
beers, you're gonna care less.
Yeah,
And I
getting
think if
closer.
you have 3 beers, or whatever you need to do with that third beer,
Yeah.
you're going to be on the right track to having the mentality it takes to wear the sweater.
Well, that's what you need. It's all about mentality. That's as this
Or
guy.
lack thereof.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which he wants you to look at.
Well,
Oh my
this
God.
this one is straight from the website. I did not write this. Okay.
Okay.
What would Christmas be without poop? Or at least the poop log, a tradition in Spain where children find a log before Christmas and feed it and beat it until after the holiday when it's burned.
What the
What?
Then the ashes are used as fertilizer, hence the poop. It may seem complicated, but trust me, kids love discussing poop almost as much as they love talking about Christmas. This is one of the strangest fucking things I have ever seen in my life. This is apparently a Spanish tradition. They feed this log. It's just a regular piece of a tree, but they feed it and they beat it. I don't know why. I guess they beat it because it's supposed to be like a dog or something
It's
like that.
supposed to be like their lives.
I guess so. I don't know.
Fed, you get beat,
They beat it and then they burn it.
then you burn
Right.
for our warmth.
It sounds like you're training kids to be in abusive relationships.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. They're
Remember the Christmas poop?
yeah.
I want to love like that.
That's right. It's.
I want to be
it's-
fed, beaten.
You made me do this,
and then
log.
burned alive. Yeah.
It's for your own good, log.
I tried to feed you and you poured the oatmeal all over the floor.
Stupid fucking poop log.
This is your fault you don't have a mouth.
I'm gonna scream, but I have
Some weird shit. Well, in case a real dog's more your speed, in the shadow of impending doom that is climate change, the valuable real estate of the North Pole will continue to be threatened more and more. Perhaps no foe greater. Perhaps no greater foe has threatened the elderly B&E voyeur Chris Kringle than, of course, Jaws, the great white shark.
Battle of the Ages.
Who can now reach him easier thanks to the ever new rivers spilling from the crumbling glaciers. But as we celebrate each year on December 26th, he overcomes his osteoporosis-laden skeleton thanks to the 72.5 million gallons of milk he chugs. Yes, I did the math. And he rises up to defend his precious home.
Oh my God.
That's strong bones.
That's it. And what better way to celebrate this monumental clash of titans than with this Christmas dog sweater?
Because the dog definitely knows what it's wearing.
There's not a one discernible theme on here. It's
Not a
not
goddamn
animals.
one.
It's not struggle. It's not boxing. It's not on a boxer. It's not even Christmas, because what the fuck is Santa doing with no shirt on in a tropical environment fighting a shark? This dog is I wish I was like this dog. Completely oblivious.
This shit was made by a fucking meth head with a sewing machine and a Pinterest account.
I know exactly what I'm going to do.
Or Etsy. Yeah. Fucking meth head with an Etsy.
Trust me, I just realized there's a huge untapped market right here.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's awesome if it was a person size sweater.
Right.
I'd wear it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, totally.
That's
No
it.
doubt.
Yeah.
We just put a fucking shark with Santa Claus.
That's what they're missing.
This would be so cool.
The chewing of the air really sells.
We put some berries at the bottom of it, like fucking holly berries, man.
Must be festive too.
Yeah, the fucking dog will love it.
Put on dogs. Put on dogs.
Oh god.
Well, tired of playing the worn-out holiday games with your family and friends, like Find the Christmas Pickle or Elf on a Shelf, or whose tree did Dad pass out this year after getting shit-faced and yelling at you about how you ruined his life?
Now that's my Christmas.
Or Leave Me Alone, Uncle Tony.
Yeah. Why not try a new game that'll have you asking, so I guess you can overdose on probiotics? Only to discover they're supposed to be tails. Just in time to notice your brother's new very handsome wife seems to be really good at maneuvering things strapped to her waist. With this, it's a banana game.
Oh my god.
They're supposed to be tails, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
not anymore.
Not anymore, they're not.
Mm-mm.
No, you
What the fuck? Wait. What was the point of that particular this contraption?
It's a
here?
game.
You're trying to hook
It's a
those
game.
things.
You strap a tail to your waist, and you have to try and pick these little things that are supposed to be bananas, but they're just different color weights off the ground using the
That's
tail.
definitely not a banana. Why they couldn't
Not
even,
even remotely.
they couldn't even have tried a little bit to make a banana type shape to
No,
go over the. Oh my god!
No.
Oh, because I get it. Monkey tails, bananas.
Right.
Yeah.
right. I guess that's it.
I think it's like you implied. It's vague practice for some other activity.
That's right. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
She's got strap
it's
on
all,
practice.
It's
Look
all,
at those
it's all
knees.
a gateway. Yeah, she's
She's got the right bend.
She's got the gate going. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep. 1 foot up,
Yep.
ready to
Yep.
really oomph it
It's
forward.
clear that the bed is a little too low, so you got to squat a little bit more.
Sometimes it's not ideal. You got to get those little lifters for the legs, but you know, you
She's
do,
either a very experienced equestrian.
yeah, right.
And it's very clear he is unexperienced.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, he's unexperienced with how to dress himself. Look at what he's wearing. Like it's like a bowling shirt,
He's been trying.
plaid,
Yeah,
plaid dress pants, and shitty like knockoff dollar store sneakers underneath it.
he
like-
works at the funeral home. He stole all this off of
I was
corpses.
gonna say he's dressed like an 80-year-old man. Is what he's dressed like.
But he's clear. I mean, he's certainly like no more than like 40, maybe.
Well,
Right. And he's a hipster. That's what it is.
I
Yeah.
think he's got to be a hipster.
yeah,
Oh my god.
he's going to be for the night's through. But
Oh yeah, his hips are in for something.
That's right. Yep.
For something.
So,
oh no!
Here
we go.
Oh no!
Though you've spent the entirety of your life desperately waiting for Christ's return, it's time to admit yourself that Jesus isn't coming. But that doesn't mean you can't. So- and why not fuck yourself in surprising new ways each way, just like God, with the sex toy advent calendar.
Oh my god.
So there you go.
Oh.
Each day up until Christmas, you open it up and you get a new sex toy.
Nice.
Fantastic.
That's all through Looks Like Love Honey there.
I-
That's their logo.
I don't know what some of these things are.
Okay, which ones?
What is this?
Those are nipple clamps.
Oh my god!
Oh.
yeah.
And is this like a pom pom ring?
No, that would be a cock ring there.
oh no!
Oh, I bet. So the little ball is to like stimulate the.
I guess it could be, yeah, or it could just be for decoration. Sometimes
or,
they'll just
you know-
do that. Yeah, and you got the candle that turns into like massage lotion when you light it.
Oh, okay.
Some sort of balm there. You've got a deck of presumably.
Is this like a dick shoehorn right here?
Basically, it is. Yes, of sorts. Yeah.
He's got to gape you a little bit.
Holy
Yeah,
shit!
you got all kinds of good stuff there.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, all the rest of it's pretty self-explanatory.
Huh.
Note to
Yeah.
flared bases,
I see,
everybody.
yeah, I
There's
was gonna
plenty of
say,
flared bases.
Lots of flared bases
There you
to be
go.
seen.
Wait, what are the two little purple things next to the nipple clamps?
They're
Those,
dice.
those are sexy dice.
Oh, those are
yeah,
dice?
Yeah, you
Okay.
roll them. You get you that way you can
To figure out what you're going to put in your butt.
exactly.
Which one of these objects is going in there? And you better hope it's one of the ones that were meant to go in
This
there.
is after the It's Bananas game. Yeah, you
Looks
go
like it's a
straight to the advent calendar.
Looks like it's a nipple clamp. I'm getting off easy tonight.
Unless you don't get it out, in
That's
which
right.
case you're getting off.
If it
Real
clamps
bad.
That's right.
inside your sphincter.
Then you're going to be on the Orifice report later
That's
this
right.
year.
Oh,
So
yeah.
That's once the year
Yeah, I
is
think
over.
I was here for the last one.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
oh man, that's definitely a highlight of the year. Well, so have you ever found yourself 2 cases of
What?
orange camo Bush Light Deep, only to realize that despite your best efforts, you are not blending into the background at this meeting? Why not divert attention to the blind guy 2 chairs down by sharing some turkey beer for dogs with his seeing eye companion? With any luck, the liquid tryptophan will kick in and his canine pal will make a great stumbling block for this year's Alcoholics Anonymous board meeting Christmas card.
Oh my god! The
Yeah,
implication is terrible, and it's literally just turkey gravy,
yeah, but I guess
turkey broth.
yeah, it might as well be.
Yeah,
I guess
I
that's
dare
it.
anyone
It's
to try that.
made
I
for
would
dogs.
I'd drink the whole can.
I would
Oh
try it.
my
I'd
god!
drink it.
I'll come back on this show and we will drink.
if you can find some, I'll drink it. It's not alcoholic, right?
Yeah, no, it's
We're
it's just
I
turkey
can have it.
gravy.
I can
It's
have
just
it.
turkey
It's just turkey gravy. That's all. That's weak sauce. I'll drink it. What do you think? Dog's better than me? What are you trying to imply over there, Matt? I'll drink it.
I'm not worried about all that.
Yeah,
All
look
that
at that
cholesterol
dog.
shit.
He ain't shit.
Yeah, he's gonna be dead way before me.
you ain't shit. You got a good 10 years. You're fucking dead.
Bet you couldn't hold down a job.
Yeah, unless your stupid ass gets hit by a car.
That's it. You can't do anything
You
right.
fucking loser.
Nothing. Well, with the popularity of all things occult these days, it was
God.
only a matter of time before organized crime got their greasy pepperoni fingers into it. So why not give your favorite person a tarot reading they can't refuse, full of latent racism and the implication of unnecessary violence with the Godfather Tarot? You know, as it goes.
The Two of Cups says, "I know it was you, Vito."
Yeah, that's right.
It broke
Yeah.
my heart.
Dude, I do not want the Fredo card because
No.
you know life's
Hell
going to go
no.
very poorly.
Yeah, it's probably
The Fool.
Yeah, it might be the Fool, might be the Hangman. You
I
never
don't,
know.
I don't want the Fredo card, and I don't want the James Caan card either, because he didn't make it past the first movie.
That's true.
He's
Yeah.
probably like the sword of swords or whatever the hell.
Yeah,
one
it's
is.
got to be.
Yeah.
Got to be the sword of swords. Yeah.
He's both violent and meets a violent end.
Right. Exactly right.
Mhm.
And
Matt literally could tell us what these would be, though.
I certainly could. In fact, I have it right here.
Oh my God, he's got it!
You
you
started
go.
swishing around, and I thought you were going to look something up on the computer.
No.
You literally
He's
have
got
it
it.
in your
right
hands.
here. There you go.
What the
There you
fuck?
go.
It looks unopened, actually. When
I
did you get
didn't open it
this?
yet. I got it a couple weeks ago when it first came out.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's I always get all the new ones there. But so we've got that one. So for
You
our,
have to have that.
He was
though.
Yes,
so
of course I
excited
did.
to pull that
Yeah,
out.
I was.
on the
I was.
show.
I was. When I was making this list, I was like, "Oh shit, I got that a couple of weeks ago." So for our last one, tired of inflatable rafts that inaccurately represent the great American experiment with foresight and progress? Well, now you can clutch your AR-15 as you run in futility towards a short-sighted illusion of patriotism while being washed towards the inevitable waterfall of diabetic amputation in this giant patriotic water wheel.
Yeah.
So there you go. You got to stock up for the,
Wow.
And I gotta point out that it says "Wow, Mom."
There's a lot of wows on there.
And a lot of
It's a
mom.
wow mom. Man, there's nothing that I like better than a mom that can wow me.
It looks like it says EOE.
Yeah, let me tell you, it's 303 at EOE that my mom's wowed me. That's how we want it to be.
Only 2 W's.
It's just World War Zero. That's where it all started. That's where it all started. It's all where it all goes. But that's it. That's weird news for this week, folks. And like a wheel rolling.
We'll turn on ourselves just like we're doing now.
That's right.
You son of a bitch!
It never stops. It never stops.
It just gets worse and worse.
I thought you were playing a Mama Francis voice clip. I swear to God. I didn't know you were talking.
I thought it was a clip too.
Matt's like expertly every week. He's practicing slightly more and more how to throw his voice.
I got to do it. I have to. I have to add something to the show. So, but until next time, we'll see you on another episode of the Kickstart with Matt
And Matt
And Zach,
and Zach. Tell us what you got going on. Anything you want to tell people about?
I've got my podcast, still,
Yes!
The Comics That We Love.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yeah! Hell yeah!
And that guy's going to be on it this week.
one of these Matts.
One of the Mats. That's right.
Bringing you the greatest of also weirdly sexually related like
Yeah.
material.
Yeah, if
from,
you want to hear us talk about a dog licking a vagina.
Yep.
Oh man,
That's where we're
how
going
many episodes
with it. That's at least a few, at least a
All
dozen.
right, well,
At least
Yeah.
a dozen episodes. That's all we talk about.
as long as it came from the confessional.
That's right. It's all true too. Not even censored.
God said so.
That's right.
Because God told me to say it.
That's right.
He told me to do it.
Makes it okay.
The comics that we love.
He said that already, didn't
I did.
he? He did.
Yeah, I just want to make sure people know. It's my show too, Matt.
We've been over this.
Well, all right, internet people, thank you very much for sticking with us through all that bullshit. We're getting closer to not having to deal with it anymore.
That's
We're just
right.
it's just going to
It's
record.
Are you really
Almost
just going to
over.
cut all that after
Second, dear.
episode 300? Like, that's your plan? You're just going to...
Well, for us, like here right now,
Yeah.
it'll still be in the show when you
Yeah.
listen back to it, but live we won't have to worry about all
Oh,
that.
you're just like, fuck it.
Yeah, because it's created so many technical problems over time, and we lose so much material at the beginning. That way we can just sort of jump headfirst into it. We'll see how it works, and we'll probably change the format again. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll give it a try. I mean,
Whatever.
Just do it that way for 300 episodes. And
That's
then
it.
Change it again.
And change
Yeah,
it again. It's
do
all about
300.
keeping it fresh every 300 episodes.
So that'll be what, 2008 to 2022. So how many years?
That
till the
all depends upon if Matt sticks with it or
I
not.
mean,
So,
you know, so far it's been going week to week.
that's
but
right. We're doing good so far.
It's basically done the greatest thing it can do for me already. So
Yeah.
I'm not even all that married to it
There you go.
anymore.
It's been a great ride,
It's
but let me
been a
tell you,
good
whatever,
But,
you know, if this bitch crashes,
they don't skid off my butt.
that's it.
I
That's
don't
it.
give a shit.
Just gonna go live in the desert with Jesse Ventura.
That's right.
And
There's
his
a lot,
scorpion.
there's a
That's
lot
right.
of kombucha in that cactus.
Oh,
Piss bucha.
you
Piss
know.
kombucha in
Oh, wait, that
food.
was
gotta-
the cum.
You got to
Yeah,
wash
that
it
was-
down. Yeah, yeah.
One of them's alcoholic. I'm not sure which, but
Yeah.
I'll try both.
Yeah, you got to experiment sometimes. So, all right, everybody. Thank you very much. We love you. We will see you next week, right? You're going to be back?
I'll be back next week. Yeah.
All
Yep.
right. Next week it is.
That's right. See ya.
Goodbye.